Hi guys, it's Blaze here from Binarycore.org, and this is a checking it out for Assassin's Creed 3.
I heard this game's crap.
It's not. You're just listening to an idiot. Alright, this game's good. It's very good. It just takes a little while to get into it.
Okay, because I haven't played any of this yet.
No.
I haven't even finished Revelations, but
You should probably do that.
no, I'm close.
And read the comics.
Yeah,
Read the comics.
you told me the comics. I assume I'm close to the end of Revelations. Sonya's been captured and such. I haven't got much left to do, right?
Getting near there, yeah.
Alright.
But this game, you play new character in the past.
Mhm.
You play as Connor,
Okay.
who's he's Native American, half Englishman. Or something. I forget. He's half something else.
Half
but-
Cherokee.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Is it really Cherokee?
I think so.
I'm just naming an Indian tribe.
It's some tribe. I can't remember. It was a long time ago in the game.
Okay, so what are your thoughts? Because I've got your thoughts where you're like, it's amazing! And I've got Phasma's thoughts where it's a very detailed 12-point...
Yeah,
Why I
I've
hate
heard
it.
about this 12 points, and I assume we're going to get through some of
Oh
these.
god,
but
yeah. I'm reading them right now.
he's probably wrong. I
Okay.
think he hasn't played through. He hasn't. The bits we're seeing now, he hasn't got this far.
Okay.
I think a lot of his problem is
He's
he
at the end of
hasn't played
sequence 5.
through. Yeah. Well, this is towards the end of sequence 5. So maybe he has got this far, but there's more after this that he hasn't played through.
Okay, just to start out, let's see what we see. The frontier setting is boring and not very engaging.
Okay, yeah, the frontier's not brilliant. I'll agree with that. There's too much open space with nothing in it for you to do anything. This is about climbing stuff and whatever, and the frontier's missing that a lot. But what you see here, this is Boston.
Boston, I was going to say, isn't Boston a lot better?
There's a lot more in Boston, and there's a lot more time spent in Boston as the game progresses.
Because I raised this point with Phasma. I was like, you can't blame Ubisoft on the fact of the frontier
Yeah,
setting.
it's what it was
because-
like then.
Yeah, that's what the frontier was like. He refers back to Italy, Constantinople, and all these things. But they were interesting
Italy was thriving
settings.
because it was a city that had been around for so long. They'd grown as a
Yeah.
city. They were civilized. And
Yeah, but when you go to Frontier, they've just got here. There's not going to be a lot.
yeah, it's new, and they're in the middle of a revolution.
Yeah. Yes, because this is I keep hearing people talking about it being the American Civil War. It's not. It's the Revolution,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Exactly. So
Alright.
what else has he got to say?
Let's see. Characters are two-dimensional and boring, and aren't even remotely likable.
Yeah,
They have no redeeming
Connor's.
features.
I don't like Connor's. Connor's really boring. To start with, he grows as a character.
Most of your points are going to be to combat play
A lot
more.
of them will be, yeah.
Play
but not
more.
all, I don't know. It depends what some of his points are. If it's him just sort of like judging by the first hour, then yeah, a lot will be. But he grows as a character, and I get the feeling he's going to grow a bit more, and he will become likable. At the moment, if someone was to die, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I feel like that's going to grow.
Okay, I mean, even with all these bad points that he's got, it's not stopping me play the game. The Assassin's Creed series, love it. You know, I've played them all.
I love it. I've got the
Well, I say I played them all. I haven't played this one. Yeah,
or
exactly.
Revelations. Yeah.
I haven't finished Revelations, but I'm saying it's a series that I love. And even if everyone told me this is a bad game, I'm still going to play it because I'm invested in the storyline.
Yeah, and you want to see how it ends.
Yeah.
So do I.
And this is they said it was a trilogy, but the assume it's going to be a 3.1 or something.
I don't know. They've released the anthology now, which is all of the games combined. So this might have an actual end. I haven't got that far yet, but
Yeah, I don't like it when people release box sets before the thing's finished. It's like so when the Harry Potter films came out, like this is 1 to 4. Well, you know there are more films. I don't like buying box. It annoyed me when I bought the Die Hard box set and then they announced the 5th film.
it's not very nice, is it?
But you know, so this was another one of his points. Characters spawning and despawning.
This is the only time I had this happen.
Were
to
there
me.
two of them just
Yeah,
spawned right?
just
in front
spawned there. It was the only time I ever had an issue with spawning.
of me.
I never
Phasma,
had something spawn in front of me or despawn in front of me until that point there.
Phasma made it sound like it happens all the time.
I've not seen it before then.
One of the other things he was complaining about was complaining, sort of he does.
I love these combat sequences. I have to
Is
say,
this the two guys attacking you
when
at once?
two attack you at once, you have a combat sequence, and they are amazing. They look
And that's a brand new feature because you didn't have to do
No,
the
you
attacking.
had
with
like the final kill would normally be a sequence like that, but now
Yeah.
it's when two guys attack you, you have a special sequence like that.
Is the
Lots
final
of
kill
it.
still a?
It's not
Or
so
his
much.
is a. No,
It
that's
just
not
sort of
really a.
slows a bit sometimes, but
Yeah, that's what it did.
not much to it.
Phasma was talking about quick time events as well.
Right? Yes. Okay. I hate quick time events.
You love quick time events.
No, I hate quick
I
time
know
events.
we've had this conversation before.
But it makes sense in this game. In
Okay.
this game, you press B to counter, and then you press X to do your attack. It's pretty much the same as all the old combat, except you don't have to hold a stance before you do it. It's the same combat.
Oh, do you not? Because
No.
what happens if you hold that? Because it was left trigger. What happens if you
Yeah.
hold left trigger? Because
Nothing.
I'm so used to doing that.
Doesn't do anything. Doesn't make any difference
Because it's
at all.
lock on. It wasn't.
Yeah, but now it locks on for you automatically, so you don't have to worry about doing that. You press B, that blocks the attack, and then you can press B to throw, A to disarm them,
So wait, is
or
it
X to actually attack them and kill them
constant
back.
block, or is it like block on, block off, or you have to keep holding it or
You
pressing?
press it once, and that does the block, and then you go into then you choose the action
Okay,
you want to do.
right.
When a bear attacks you, or a wolf, you get a quick time event. The bear jumps at you, you press B to block it, and then X to attack it.
Right.
That's what a quick time event is. It's the same as the rest of the game, except it tells you what you have to do as you do it.
So another point I've had was controls not being the same. Like block and counter wouldn't always work
I've never
all
had
the
it
time
fail. I haven't completed a single quick time event. I keep messing those up because,
because you hate them.
yeah. But they make sense in this game. They fit.
What is
But I've not had a problem with the controls failing me at any point yet.
this? What we got here? The present day.
Present day, yeah.
Which really is because it's set around
It's now.
December.
This is now.
It's December 21st, isn't it?
Well, that's when it's all happening.
Because that's
This
when
is leading up to it.
Abstergo's satellite gets
You
launched.
start on October. This game came out on October 31st.
Is that
you
when it
start
start?
on October 31st.
That's
You get an
pretty cool.
email from someone saying something, and it's dated October 31st.
So if
as
you
you-
bought this game as it came out, you got it that day.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's that like in the sort of the present day stuff?
There hasn't been a hell of a lot yet.
That was one of Dave's points.
But
It
when it
was-
has, it's been good. It's been enough. It's because they're trying to find an artifact again. It's a different artifact this time.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a guy in this who Connor wants to kill.
All right.
He has to get to him because he's ruined his life as such.
So it's
There's an interesting twist to it, but
so
this
it's
guy he
sort
wants
of-
to get rid of.
He's got his own motives, and then the whole assassin thing is brought on around it.
Yeah, the guy he's trying to kill has that
The artifact.
artifact, and they're trying to find where the artifact is. So they have to go through Connor's. It's like it's like with the previous games. You have to play through all of his memories to get to that memory to find where the artifact is.
You think they would have upgraded the Animus to 3.0 by now and just jumped to the memory you want?
Yeah, but oh well, it's the way the brain works. It's a problem. The DNA.
Yeah.
But-
At least they've got ways around it.
Yeah,
But,
but the artifact they're looking for.
Yeah.
They need it to get to where they are. They're in a cave at the moment in the present day. They've left it once to go and, as you saw a minute ago, climbing the buildings.
Yeah, we just go climb some buildings.
Yeah,
As
that
you
was
do.
awesome. That was so much fun.
They look pretty cool. Because I did like the Desmond stuff in the previous games.
Yeah.
Because
There
obviously
is-
you didn't get in number one. You were just walking around that lab,
yeah, that was rubbish.
and yeah, it was terrible. All it was let's try and get all of Lucy's dialogue for the achievement.
Yeah.
Or you'd see all of the markings on the walls when you're in Eagle Vision.
Yeah.
But there was nothing there. It was boring.
But now it's good. It was fun. There's plenty so far. I mean, there hasn't been a lot, but there's been enough for the rest of the game.
I mean, boat sim.
This is amazing.
I
love this so much.
Someone was talking to me about it, and I heard them talk about, it's a great boat sim, sarcastically, and I was like, boat sim? That sounds amazing.
Look at this.
You get to control a galleon, fighting another galleon,
Yeah.
cannons,
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Boat sims are amazing. And then
There's
when
proper
when
naval missions that
when
you
I
can take
talk to
part in.
people about it, they're like, sarcastic. I'm like, no, I know I'm
This is-
really
but-
sarcastic, but
That moment there was so much fun for me.
I can't
all I did
wait
was
to get to a boat sim. And
It's fun.
okay, redeeming point. Phasma was talking to his mate Lewis, who is much further than both of you,
Yeah.
and he said the boat sims and all that, it's really good.
Yeah.
And Lewis agrees with Phasma on a lot of his points about it being not a good game, but he said this is redeeming.
Yeah. I don't get why people are not liking it so much.
So I go back to the sort of the present day stuff. Phasma was saying those characters their responses are limited.
They always were.
Detective Spooner.
You could go and talk to someone, and then you could talk to them again. They give you 2 dialogues, and then everything after that would be "I'm busy, go away" or something like that. And as in the previous games,
Sean's the best.
yes,
Not now,
amazing.
Desmond.
he is amazing. He just,
Well, it's Danny Wallace, isn't
yeah,
it?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Danny
yeah.
Wallace, who is very easy to get him and Steve Merchant mixed up because
Yeah.
they've both got the same style of
they're the
comedy.
same person.
Yeah, really.
They are the same person,
Um,
same voice as well.
yeah, but
But no, Sean's brilliant. He's a standout character again. Desmond's becoming a bit more likable, but he's still
good because
not
you
brilliant.
didn't get enough of Desmond in the previous games.
No, but it's good, and there's a lot of story in the future. As you're about to see this bit here. If anyone's read the comic, then
Oh, is this
enjoy
the comic?
This
tie-in?
is a throw to the comic. You might notice it straight away. You might not.
See,
This is
I
good.
thought this guy looked a bit like 16, but then you revealed a spoiler
He's
to me
not.
because I haven't got to the end of Revelations yet.
But you'll see it. This is good. I like this
Okay.
game.
Well, I am going to finish Revelations, and I am definitely going to play this game, even with all of Phasma's. Don't play it.
Awesome.